Cause virtual is where we live, live, live. Cause virtual is where we live, live, live. Cause virtual is where we live, live, live.
What's up, YouTube? This is Paul from Mickey Tech Tips, and I just got done watching the Volkswagen Keynote, and let me tell you, the future of automotive is bright. And before I start the keynote, remember to check out in the link below the notes that I took from it, so you can get a more in-depth look. But I will try to edit them as good as I can, but you might be able to decipher them. You might not be able to, but they're there anyway, just in case you want to check it out. Remember to check out my live stream either 7 or 8 p.m. Central Standard Time Saturday. If it's already past, I think Saturday's date's the 9th, then I'll have a link like in a playlist or something. So remember to check out that live stream, because I'm going to talk about the best tech at CES, and I'm going to talk about the top trends at CES that was not covered in like a keynote. So with that said, let's talk about the keynote. Alright, so the first thing they did is they talked about the scandal with the diesel emissions. They got a resolution set out in Europe, which is where the majority of the cars were affected at. And they're also working with the resolution in the USA. So it's neat to hear how they're making some progress on it. I hope they get it figured out. They are committed to have be in like the compliance from now on. In fact, one of the big announcements that they're doing is they want to go to zero emissions soon. So that's going to be all electric, because that's the only way to get rid of emissions. So they want to do that. They basically, the biggest thing of that show is that they wanted the vehicles to be smart. They talked about automated driving at the end and stuff. And they also announced 2 new cars, the Golf E and the new microbus, the Bud E. And so the Golf E was a hatchback type car that had some smart features built in on it, like voice assistant, a smart radio, a smart dashboard, all sorts of kinds of stuff. And you can even control it from like your phone and stuff wirelessly. So that was neat. They talked about it, and then they went on to the Buddy, which, for those of you that don't know, Volkswagen had a really popular microbus in the 80s. And I think it started like in the 60s and went on into like the 80s or something. Honestly, I don't know the dates for the original microbus. But anyway, the microbus was like very popular with people. Even Steve Jobs had one at one point, I think. Because they referenced Steve in the keynote, saying he drove one at one point. They were so popular. The one thing that people were disappointed about, that they were discontinued, and the reason why was like safety concerns and a whole bunch of stuff, because the engine was under the seats. But now they have brought it back, and it is called the Bud, B-U-D-D-E, the Bud E. And it is this one smart car that builds on top of the Golf E, but it's even smarter. It has a big screen on the driver's side back door. They had a compartment in the back of it, so your mailman can track your car and put your packages in your the compartment, so he don't have to come to your house. They had gestures for the doors, so you didn't even have to have handles to open it. In fact, there were no handles on the car itself. It had voice activation stuff. It was connected to the internet via the Internet of Things, so that means it's a non-traditional means of connecting it to the internet. They had that. They had the seats in the back. It'll be able to connect to your smart home, and your home will be able to know that you're out and about in your car. So like if your doorbell rings, it rings in your car, and you'll be able to hear it and be able to talk to people through the doorbell and unlock your door. You can also, depending on what smart fridge you have, you can check if you got food in it. All sorts of different kinds of stuff. Another cool feature is that they have apps now that you can remotely unlock and lock your door. Check to see where your car's been, just in case that valet took it out somewhere. And you can also see if someone's been speeding in it. Like, say you got a family member that you don't want speeding in your car, you can check and see if that's happened. And you can remotely control the car while it's charging to set the air conditioner so your car's at the right temperature before you even get in it to start a trip. It had all sorts of neat features. They're moving to a digital age. It felt like a smartphone on wheels, and I think they even compared it to that. So, honestly, that's going to be staying. I can't wait to see the future of cars. One of the biggest trends, though, is automated driving. I know NVIDIA talked about it and stuff. They touched on it briefly towards the last 10 minutes or so. So it's going to be one of those features that's going to be here soon. In fact, Teslas even drive by themselves automatically. So it's going to be neat to see. I want to watch maybe like the GM or Ford keynote just to see it. I don't think I'm going to do a video on it, but I do want to see if what they talk about, because honestly, I'm not a car guy. I know what cars are on, I know which ones are awesome and stuff, but I don't know much about car tech. But seeing some of the stuff that they have inside of them connects to my computer geek. So it's going to be neat. Eventually, everything will be all electric, which I'm honestly wanting to see how that works out, because we've been used to gasoline and stuff. So it's going to be neat. Just like that Netflix one, they're breaking barriers down, Volkswagen is. So I hope to see something bright in the future. As I said, the notes will be in the link below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn on post notifications so I can update you on videos. This video should be going up, I think, either probably late Thursday night or early Friday morning. I honestly don't know, because my internet's still giving me problems. In fact, right now it's offline. So I'll see when it gets uploaded. I know it should be fixed by Friday night, so I'm going to have a video up tomorrow night. It's going to be a little bit later, though, because I watched some tech live stream by a popular YouTuber. You probably know who he is, so I'm not going to mention him. So I'm going to watch that, and then I'm going to watch the keynote and stuff. I might even get a head start on it, because I only go to school for half a day, but I'll have a video out at some point tomorrow evening. It'll probably be late, though. So remember to like, comment, subscribe. Oh yeah, I already said that. Well, the future's bright. I'll see you tomorrow. Or this evening, depending on when this video is uploaded.
Cause virtual is where we live, live, live. Cause virtual is where we live, live, live. Cause virtual is where we